Scott here. You know, I was recently adding a brand new copy of Madden away to my ever-growing collection when I contracted something. Depression! Yes, I am a veteran of the Wii U generation, and unlike other people, I supported Nintendo throughout the whole thing to an embarrassing degree. And what did I get for all of it? I haven't been able to eat out for the past 6 years.
Hi, Chet Shaft, former Games on a Shelf manager, current doer of all things nothing. Welcome to the Shaft Family Estate's first annual dinner party, my largest priority at the moment. Due to some prior obligations, I can't be there with you tonight, but please feel free to help yourself to an old Shaft family recipe.
This is Jimmy John's. Oh man, they don't have green. And we're off! As somebody who doesn't know how to play chess, I know exactly what my first move in Wii Chess is gonna be. You use the D-pad to move your pieces in Wii Chess. Oh man, I can't wait till Wii Chess comes out in the States and I can use the Wii Remote's pointer. I should have gone into fishing instead. They presented this video featuring some fucking dweeb playing Wii U. This is what Nintendo thinks people who play games look like, everybody. Joke's on you, I don't have facial hair. He gets stuck in a zombie game and makes a post on Miiverse asking others for help, to which one of his friends notices while browsing a Miiverse app on his phone. Though this gamer finds a random user and video calls them instantly to get some tips. Hi, I own a Wii U, I meet old men over the internet, and I can't play Far Cry 3. He's dead!
Alright, listen guys, I'm not one to leave the party early, but when people start getting murdered, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, somebody's been murdered. Yeah, can you pick that up on the way home?
No, okay, we can leave. Okay, Chet said the party's over at 9. He's f***ing dead. We at least owe him this.
I'll stay. I'm free.
Listen, we can get the murder stench out of here by listening to some good old-fashioned video game mysteries.
Yeah, of course. Let's talk a series with just as many mysteries as it has dead civilians.
Somebody f***ing died! Alright, so after looking at how guys talk to women virtually and how they present themselves, I think it's finally time to retool my profile. So I recently took a lot of new photos. I specifically got this dude who works for Shutterstock to do it for me, and I think these pictures came out pretty well. I also buffed out all the kinks in my bio and came up with this. Hey gang, King Handjob here. Just showing how much experience I have. I am what many would consider a party within a profile. You know, I'm just a fun guy, you know? In terms of future plans, I would like to be 25 years old someday. You know, I have aspirations too, you know? No ghost allowed. I've had too many bad experiences with those things. Alright, looks like I'm finally ready to start matching. Oh, wait, I got a notification on Twitter. Oh, hot dog! Not only is an incredibly beautiful woman interested in me, but an attractive one as well. There's only two ways this can end. Marriage followed by sex. Or slight embarrassment. At this point, I'll take anything. Well, at least they know why I bought this game. This title always perplexed me. Literally, any game released on the Wii could technically be titled Wii Play. They are all Wii games I can play. The title-given folks are really working overtime on this one. Shh. Just call it Wii Play. This was our first major look at an official release by Nintendo in high definition, and it looked gorgeous. This showing alone proved to me that Nintendo was making the most of their jump to HD.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
I assume nobody else did. I mean, I don't even think Europeans know this game exists. Or it's part of their citizenship test. I don't know, they might be proud of it. I can barely find any advertisements for this game out there. I wouldn't blame anybody for not knowing it exists. Well, here's your warning. Hey, f***er, you like chess? Yeah, and I hate pointing. Introducing Wii Chess, finally, chess you can't feel. Wanna play chess and nothing else? Yeah, what does it look like? I like pointing? Introducing Wii Chess, the only chess game on Wii called Wii Chess. Featuring a pre-existing engine and acting like it's a major feature when in reality using a pre-existing engine is a lot easier than making a brand new one from scratch and acting like it's a big feature on the back of the box. Pointing. Introducing Wii Chess, it's perfect if you want to try new things. Find me. I spent $250 on this system. Hey y'all, Scott here. I have molecules. I can admit that. Those molecules form a man with skin who uses it to play Bug. Evil isn't born. but that was. My brain was only ever designed to be this, which means if I want to tolerate using a PC for 30 minutes to discuss PC games on consoles, I must go forth with brain surgery, replacing it with an exact copy, though now, with the PC game tolerance toggle switched to iffy. The results? Maybe. We play. Do you? Is that a threat? Oh, hey y'all, Scott here. And don't mind me, I'm just making some adjustments to the calendar, or legally speaking, tampering with evidence. I know I might get murdered tonight, but I don't care. Who the f ever thought this was real? I died. Lung cancer. The murderer not only killed Chet, but peer pressured Jevin to death.
He was like that when I got here.
Ever since I missed out on buying Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes on launch day, I've made it a goal to make sure every day is launch day. Because we can't just let the day one buyers have all the fun. Look at them out there. Alright, so while I wait for her to throw herself at me, I think I need to do something different to my Tinder profile, something to help it stand out from the crowd. Oh, I'll make a video to help sell myself, like a movie trailer, you know? The only problem is I sold my computer to help fund Tinder Plus. The thing is, you know, I spent $10 on Tinder Plus and $140 on the iTunes gift cards for Homeless Man McGee out there. So I guess I'm gonna have to use Windows Movie Maker on my old computer to help make this trailer. I was reported. Oh man, I need a pick-me-up. Excuse me, I was under the impression this second screen was more important than insurance, which is really frustrating because I'm not using either. Many console games eventually get a PC release, which is oftentimes met with roaring applause. Like you finally unshackled the prisoner, it's about damn time! So of course, you'd expect the same reception when a PC game spreads its wings to consoles. The president's been shot. This is pointless. It's like the companies that are releasing these things are going, oh, well, this is good enough. People who want physical versions of our games, they're too fucking stupid to realize that we're taking the easy way out. And besides, all they want is the box anyways. Yeah, maybe a dumb bitch who overly values packaging. I get overjoyed when there's a random blank piece of paper included in the box. But you see, I may enjoy the box, but when there's nothing inside the box, what's there to enjoy about the box? God!
Alrighty, so now that we're all alone, we're all friends here.
Who the fuck are you?
You gotta get as many poses as you can into them without having the bubbles reach the bottom of the screen. And for God's sakes, don't look at the birds, they're just a distraction. This was never a personal favorite of mine. It's always something where I was worried somebody would notice me playing.
Is that always been any
But of course, we also got some catchy commercials that stick in your mind, like the Centipede one featuring a rap. And back then, you couldn't have a marketing campaign without a slogan and a jingle to go alongside it. No. There needs to be a hotline for this kind of thing. That's fair. It's a smart business practice. Might not be the most ethical in the world, but hey, I fall for it every time, and I know exactly what they're doing, which doesn't mean I fall for it. Just means I'm a bitch. Pretty much with all these, I see no point to them. I feel like they raise more questions than answers. Especially the mini Xbox One download code boxes. Little keyring-sized plastic boxes containing nothing but a download code, and will eventually be the main source of ocean pollution. They are the cutest possible way to kill a seal. We play et vous? Est-ce une menace? Oh, hey y'all, Scott Wozniak, dinner partier here.
Jeb, vegan.
Terry Lessler, veganer.
Officer Steelwool, justice supporter.
Rex Mose, school dance chaperone and historian.
Wendy's employee.
Oh, so how do you all know Chet?
He was a former vegan, and he bought milk.
That son of a bitch!
I pulled him over for money laundering.
I'm chaperoning his dinner party.
He stole a Baconator. That son of a bitch!
Yeah, I'll take the cigarettes. Extra nicotine, yeah. Hold the tobacco. Thanks. Hey y'all, Scott here. I'm trying new things, broadening my horizons. I'll try cancer, why not? You only live once. You're looking at a new Scott here that, hey y'all, so why not celebrate by playing something I've never played before? The holidays are almost here, this season where new games, systems, and experiences are abundant. Everywhere you look, there's something new to play, and not only that, but so many games released throughout the year I missed are crazy cheap. There's really no excuse right now not to play what this year had to offer. Fuck you, I'm playing Wii Chess. It's like pitting Satan against some worms. Like, yeah, I don't like either, but when it comes down to it, one is truly fucking despicable, and the other is just the Prince of Darkness. Hey y'all, Scott here. I've always been a big supporter of local business. You can catch me every week commissioning the fire department to put out the fires I start. I love business so much, I am one now. Want to know why the economy's failed ever since it was introduced? Because there's nothing to buy. Well, I'm here to change that. Introducing my new product, Scott Talks About Game Commercials. I recorded myself talking about game commercials for 17 odd minutes and I decided to sell it at full price. What's full price? Stay tuned. To ensure this product will be as successful as possible, I am forcefully giving everybody it right now. It will start playing and at the end, you will have to pay. If you don't want to be a bum. Oh, it's starting. But of course you may be asking, what console? And Nintendo may be asking, where console? It wasn't there. The only time Nintendo showed the system was in the background and out of focus. And when the console already looked too similar to the Wii in focus, and when so many of the tech demos Nintendo showed required Wii remotes, this just in, that's a fucking Wii. We play Itu.
Esa es una amenaza.
Okay, so if any of you die, you have to tell me, okay?
Wait, look! It looks like whoever the killer is had dark hair.
Oh good, that narrowed it down a bit. Ah, hey y'all, Scott here.
Hey Scott, all here. My name's Terry Lessler and this is my assistant Jeb. Welcome to the 3rd annual Vegans Anonymous meeting.
Got a big showing this year.
So is this like a convention or a cult or a meeting?
Alright, so we got a little bit of column A, a little bit of column 3, and a whole lot in the cult column. You see, this time of year, there sure is a lot of dairy in the air, so we really just gotta come together this Christmas season.
It's hell.
Wanna join the resistance?
Well, anything to beef up my resume's cult section.
Hey everybody, this is a pre-recorded news segment from August 2016. I'm just gonna take a wild shot in the dark and say that all copies of Madden 18 are stolen from Target. Holy shit, I called it!
There's actually more games than you may expect that release for Mac, but that doesn't really take away how I like my computer to be for productivity and my console for pleasure. But hey, there's reason some people prefer gaming on PC. Much like how many say there's some reason people f bugs. However, as an actual controller just holding it, for me, I always really liked how this felt in my hands. I understand why others wouldn't, but for my hands, this works. I feel like the purpose of a launch edition is kind of lost at that point. So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna let some video game company push you around and tell you when to buy your games? Because where I'm from, every day is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes launch day. And I don't sleep because of it.